Before we begin the video, I would like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters: Brianna, Dream Maniacs, Sugar Dog, Infinite Ginger, Rerekura Matamua, The Rixon, Michael Foster, Ethan Bergeron, Joe, Luis Longo, Dave Moore, and Caio Estamil. Thank you very much for your support. And if you wish to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link below in the description to find out more. I'll see you there.
Woo! Spooky ghosts. Not really. Depending on who you are, either you believe in ghosts or you don't believe in ghosts, or I don't know. Personally, I'm not out of the realm of I'm not out of the realm of believing in ghosts. I mean, potentially. I mean, I just haven't seen one.
I don't know that I believe in ghosts, but I would never go in an abandoned house in Japan.
For those of you who do not understand that reference, Ju-on, or The Grudge, as is more commonly known here.
Or just Onryo.
Onryo, yeah. Here in the States.
Vengeful spirits that if you step foot in their domain will chase you to the ends of the earth until they kill you and make you a part of their curse.
Yes. That's a very terrifying sentiment.
Doesn't sound very fun.
No, it does not. No, it does not. But, yeah, so far, I mean... Yeah, it's October, guys. I mean, come on. It's the spoopy times.
Spooky time.
Super spooky. So, if you all are, into the ghosts and stuff like that, I mean, let us know in the comments down below. But right now, dear old JonTron, a.k.a. John Jafari, a.k.a. One of the funniest men on the internet, has released a new video called Real Ghost. Woo! Spooky. Yeah, I don't know what the hell to make of this, because if I know John's going to, have some fun with us. He's probably just going to do some crazy stuff.
I like it. I like his bird.
You like the bird?
John.
Jacques.
You have betrayed me.
John, why did you do that? You have betrayed me. I will kill you now.
I am bird.
But Jacques, no! Yeah. So, we got this video queued up here. Let's give it a watch, and let's see what good old Johnny Boy has got for us. This is JonTron, Real Ghosts. Woo!
King Blitzkrieg has declared war.
Let's see who will lead the counterattack.
That's improbable you would have picked me. This Halloween season, why not join me in Rise of Kingdoms? An awesome mobile MMO real-time strategy game inspired by history. The game is completely free with 11 historical civilizations, amazing real-time battles, a never-before-seen-on-mobile infinite zoom function, and super sweet alliance battles. If you think you have what it takes, I dare you to try to take down my kingdom. Rise of Kingdoms is gonna hook you up with reinforcements if you click the link in my description. You'll get 200 gems, 2 silver keys, 2 times 50,000 food, and 2 times 50,000 wood. By using the code
Get wood, son.
MPQS3SF4CH in the description. And they were even nice enough to set me up with my own little alliance that you can join, so be sure to check that out as well. So what are you waiting for? If you like this show and you like what we do here, please consider going down to the description box below and giving Rise of Kingdoms a shot today. And don't forget to use my promo code if you can spell it. Okay, let's go.
Magic Ghoul Bus. I like that. JonTron. Just cut straight to the point. 1, 2, 4,
Haunting,
13.
I'm home!
I love those old elevators.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be looking at something called Haunted Lives, True Ghost Stories. And that's right, real ghost stories. Not fake ones. Real ghost stories. Ooh.
Are you sure
This
about that?
little known American miniseries, eventually shortened to just Haunted Lives, then subsequently retitled to Real Ghosts. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's hard to settle on a name for something you really care about. I mean, personally, I would have just named it Warning, Do Not Watch. True Ghost Stories. The first season stars an narration of Leonard Nimoy of Star Trek fame, somehow, till I guess he realized he was on a sinking ship because he bailed on season 2. The aim of the show was to take paranormal stories that were supposedly true and dramatize them into little shorts, not unlike Unsolved Mysteries. On the face of it, it doesn't really sound like a bad idea, but it seems they mostly lost their heads in the execution.
Holy shit!
Nice.
That was awesome.
Was that a joke?
Good reaction time there, John.
John, what have you done? Bye.
Going down. So, let's just get ready and dive right into this episode of Haunted Live, shall we? This is gonna be good.
Reaching out from the world that lies.
What is it with these shows about
I wasn't expecting that. Just all of a sudden, door. Door.
Life has many doors, that boy.
Reaching out from the world.
Life has many doors, head boy.
What is it with the doors?
Bro.
The shows about the spooky shit.
They glide through the portals of our imagination. They shouldn't exist.
They shouldn't even exist? That's a bit of a heavy statement. Listen, I understand they're spooky, but who are you to say that morally they should or shouldn't exist? Look, you've made that poor boy cry with your ideology. You proud of yourself? Well, we're off to a good start with that horrendous noise that has shattered my eardrums.
When one thinks of ghosts, one imagines ruined castles or a lonely graveyard in the dead of night. But recently, psychics
What's up? Let's see how fast his Google skills go.
That's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought.
What'd you
ruined castles or a lonely
Explain
graveyard
yourself.
in the... When one thinks of
That name.
Toby Hooper.
Does that look familiar?
Yes.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh.
Toby fucking Hooper.
Oh.
Who the hell did they tie in? What did they have on him to get him to do this?
money?
That's true.
That's what I'm guessing.
That's true. Because I'm looking on here, and I'm seeing Toby Hooper, the man himself, his work in the horror genre, some of the best out there. Then all of a sudden I scroll down here, and, filmography. I'm seeing here on television, Haunted Lives, True Ghost Stories. It looks like he directed multiple episodes of it. That's... Wow. Okay.
ghosts,
All right.
one
then.
imagines
Sorry,
ruined
sorry.
castles or a lonely graveyard in the dead of night. But recently, psychic Sylvia Brown investigated a series of
Sylvia
hauntings
Brown.
in a most unlikely location, an ordinary toy store in Sunnyvale, California.
You're not wrong. That's definitely not what I was expecting. Also, I think that is a ghost just in itself.
This is a place in which they had lost, or reportedly had lost, 6 managers. So out of desperation, they called me and said, would you please come in because we think we have a ghost.
How is this the first thing they went to? They're like, 6 managers have quit this Toys R Us within like a 3-month span. This place is fucking haunted. I can't believe there was a time, like recently, in the 90s, when anyone would officially call a psychic for anything. Someone would still do that now, wouldn't they? They'd still do that now.
Yeah.
They still advertise psychics on TV.
And by the way,
back
I
in
thought
the
this was
90s
just a
when I watched TV,
dramatization.
Nowhere
so-
near as
But
much.
I found out that
People
is
are around
actually
more
popular.
renowned
She's
Miss
psychic
Cleo.
Sylvia Brown playing herself.
Yes.
Everyone else is an actor in this whole thing, but Sylvia Brown is playing herself for some reason. Now, if you don't know who Sylvia Brown is, I don't blame you. During the 90s in America, she was this famous medium/psychic who claimed to be able to talk to heaven and angels via her spirit liaison, Francine. But don't worry, I've got good news for you. They were able to officially debunk her in 2002. They used an advanced method called looking up anything she said and finding out it was made up completely. I am just as shocked as you
My
are.
mom used to watch
She's
her
gone,
all the
honey.
time.
Do you know where she's at?
Yeah, in heaven on the other side.
I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years and I'm here, I'm free now.
Thank God they got to that in a timely manner, okay? Think of what havoc she could be wreaking if she were out here today. Oh wait, she can't, because she's dead. I wonder if she predicted that so she wasn't on the toilet when it happened.
And not like some of the violence
Hardcore.
we see in other, let's say, ghost stories. It's sad, it's tragic.
What are you gonna do? Every now and then you just get a sad ghost story. All right, they can't all be happy.
It was the new frontier of California. Yanni Janssen was a barely literate, emotionally disturbed farmhand who lived...
All right, okay, why don't you tell me what you don't like about the guy?
Right.
Consider me a Yanni Janssen fan. You sure it wasn't just Johnny Johnson? And he just wrote it wrong because he's illiterate?
Yanni Janssen lived for just one thing, his desperate love for his employer's daughter.
Elizabeth. Yanni, you have to stop writing me these letters.
Don't mean to upset you.
Yanni, I can't read this shit anyway. You are literally illiterate. This isn't even a letter. This is a picture of a house. What is that, an elephant? Yanni, where did you see an elephant in 1800s America?
I don't have very much to offer, but what riches I do have are in my heart.
I don't love you, Yanni. You have to understand that.
You can't read, but I know you can hear.
I don't mean to hurt you, but I'm getting married in 6 days, and it's best that you forget about me.
Wait, you don't know me?
Very good point, Yanni. That is indeed exactly why she is now backing slowly away from you.
Elizabeth, don't go!
Your wood chopping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah, just
Real ghosts.
Wow.
Actual serious ghosts. Fiction? Think again. This man has clearly not seen my work safety video. Yanni, 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 Yanni. Yanni, no! You can't go out like this! Oh, he couldn't read or write or do much, but... Yanni, no! Elizabeth, help! To think no one stopped to help this poor man as he was fatally bleeding from the shin. Funny enough, that's actually where the phrase comes from, if you don't know. The Achilles shin, okay? That's a very weak part of the body. One blow, and you're out. It's a big flaw in our architecture, okay? If I was designing humans, all right, I would have just left the shin out entirely. Would have just connected the femur directly to the ankle. It's a much sturdier design. So you can try all you want. You're not going to get a shin blow on that design. Oh, get over it, Yanni. It's just a dent. You'll live. Oh! 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 Shoot!
I'm sorry, but every time I, now that I see that, all I can remember is like from
There we go.
I'm sorry.
I've hit my shin on many different objects.
Yes, I have as well.
Maybe.
I got a big dent in the front of
Yeah,
mine
I got
right
a
here.
dent in mine too.
I still think about when I
Scars.
smashed my leg into the corner of that chair rack and
Got a big
Whoa,
hitch on
that
the
big
back of my old
chunk out of
truck,
it.
and I used to hit it all the time.
God.
Time passes, as time will.
also I
Time
busted
is
my
known to
shin
do
on
that, of
Mike's
course,
monitor
on
up there.
occasion, for it is usually the property of time to pass. And so it has.
What was once an orchard became a busy toy store, filled with the sounds of laughter, the hum of cash registers, and the presence of something else.
So basically, yeah, now the orchard where Yanni shinned himself is a Toys R Us. What a premise.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Yeah, most likely, because this is a highly trafficked warehouse at 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to clip the back of your hair there. I'm just relocating some fishing line. As you can see.
Whoa, hold on. Where's the fire? There's something back there. Where? In the storeroom. It touched me.
Oh, that's just Mr. Cosby. He's here promoting his new lineup, Puddin' Pop.
While your right hand is doing this, your left hand can be doing this or, you know.
Excuse me, are you the manager?
Yes.
There's something wrong with your bathroom. The water comes on by itself.
No cause for alarm, ma'am. That's just the automatic faucets.
May I please have the rest of the day off?
Oh, whatever it is that scared you back there, I'm
Couldn't be worse than me.
sure there's a logical explanation for it. Come on, I'll show you.
Oh, it's only the storeroom.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Delta Squadron, come in! I need a direct line to Randy Newman, goddammit! So yeah, this is what they are trying to pass off as real. Now you gotta remember, this ain't fiction, okay? This is supposed to be a documented account of the events as they happened.
Okay, guys, we got a little problem. So I am putting the storeroom off limits for the next couple of days.
Welcome to Ghosts R Us. Can I haunt you?
This is not a joke.
Listen, Crab Cake, this ain't funny. Did you not see there was a fucking frisbee dancing the waltz with a dinosaur back there?
$900.
Yeah, sorry, kid. That's not gonna cover it, even with inflation. Haunted cash register, isn't it obvious? Well, you think she maybe push the button wrong or something?
It's a baseball
No,
bat.
no, that's the work of a ghost.
Bill,
Oh, look at that rat's tail.
did you stack them like that?
No. And what about those, Bill? Did you stack them like that? Wow. Well, no, that's a hot mess. I'm not sure anyone's going to be able to tell what that is. Do you want to show the kind viewers out there? You want to show them what this is supposed to be? Still got you, though. Still fucking got you, though.
We just found out some really interesting information.
What the fuck?
A long time ago, some people named Elizabeth and Martin Murphy lived here in Sunnyvale. They had this hired hand named
Looks like a
Yanni
fish.
Janssen. All this stuff happened exactly where the store is now.
She may even know who the ghost is.
Oh, son of a bitch. Get out of here, you pesky ghost. Trying to listen.
From what I can tell, this has all the signs of a real haunting.
All of them. All the telltale signs are here. I just love the fact that Sylvia Brown is actually in this. I mean, her being in this implies that this dramatization is exactly how it went down. She was there. She would have had to look at the scene with the floating pogo stick and go, yep, I was there. That's exactly how that happened. What a tragedy.
What exactly is a haunting?
It's spirits that don't know they're dead. See, in this case, Yanni Janssen is in a time warp.
It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. I mean, I've reviewed all the...
Is he also in, like, Rocky Horror Picture Show? He's in a time warp. No. Let's do the time warp again! Sorry.
Files here, and yep, this motherfucker's in a time warp.
So how long will he be doing this for?
Months, years, maybe.
It could be a week if you're lucky. Unfortunately, these things are case by case, totally situational. I love how she's talking about this haunting like it's indoor plumbing. She's like, that'll clear itself up in a couple weeks, months, maybe. I wouldn't worry about it.
That night, Sylvia Brown tried to summon the spirit of Yanni Janssen.
Yanni, are you with us? Yanni, can you hear me? I can feel his presence now.
In 1991, all these goons got together and sat down in the back of a Toys R Us and tried to summon the ghost of Yanni Janssen. That's right, you heard me. They all had a seance with Jeffrey the motherfucking giraffe, and how'd they get corporate to agree to this? How?
Hello, Yanni. Come closer so we can see you.
I come from the future to tell you that brick and mortar establishments will become unsustainable due to online retailers such as Amazon.com.
You're looking for someone.
Yeah, I was just looking for a customer sales rep. I was wondering which one of these bikes would be best for off-roading.
Elizabeth Murphy. She's on the other side. You have to go towards the light to find Beth.
Go on now. Come on, Yanni, get. Don't make us harder than it has to be. Go towards the light.
Yeah, so he can go creep on her in the afterlife, too.
So how did you die? Well, I cut my shin off with
Huh.
the axe.
Well, that was easier than expected.
Got infected when you died.
Hopefully he's gone.
Nobody likes poor Yanni, all right? I mean, if you get down to it, all this guy really did was love a woman and accidentally kill himself in the leg. So, Sylvia got paid and fled to Madagascar to avoid tax fraud. And Yanni's ghost was cast out of the Super Soaker Isle forever. Or was he? I don't know. And in the end, tragedy turned to triumph, as Yanni finally learned to read and write.
Good job.
Yanni's appearance in the 1982 seance, as evidenced by this famous infrared photograph, was not his last haunting.
This famous infrared photograph. No doubt you all know and love this one. Needs no introduction, all right? It's as American as Mickey Mouse and apple pie. There it is. Everyone's got one of these laying at home. Why am I even showing it to you? This just looks like a bunch of people waiting around, especially that lady. She's not even looking. If there was a ghost right in front of you, wouldn't you think you'd be looking at it? She looks like she's just talking to her friend, like, so what do you do next Sunday? I'm pretty sure they're trying to pass this guy off as Yanni Janssen. But I think if my deduction skills are correct, that's just a dude standing there.
In January of 1991, we revisited the Sunnyvale Toys R Us, where employees, past and present, gathered to talk about their experiences in the intervening years.
This part is amazing. They go back to the same store to talk to the employees about their paranormal experiences with Yanni over the years, and they basically all have nothing to say. But they know this is their 15 minutes of fame, and they are not wasting it.
And I said to the manager, "You say what? Did that frighten you?" And he said, "It sure did, Pat."
You say what? Lillian, I'll tell you what I say. I say that I love you with all my heart. Be my grandpa!
I had gone in to use the restroom, heard the water turn on, kind of looked under, saw nobody in the restroom. The water turned off, the door opened, and...
Let's just get two things on the record right now. One, he's currently serving 25 to life. And two, I didn't know a penis could be malformed in that fashion. So I'm working by myself over the door one day on greeting duty, and Brad was about this high reminded me of Yanni. So I looked at him, I says, "Are you Yanni the ghost?" And he replied to me, I'll never forget it, as long as I live. He said, "No, sir, I'm just here to buy a toy."
He still walks up and down these halls. Someday, of course, he will leave.
Someday he'll leave? Sylvia, what do you mean someday he'll leave? What did everybody just pay you for? I saw you with my own eyes sit back there. You said, "Hain't be gone," and he disappeared back into his wormhole. I'm starting to think you might be a scam artist. Some things never change. Well, this has been fun, or painful, depending on your definition of words. But I've got to be going now. So until next time, I want to wish you all out there a very Merry Halloween. Oh. Come on, stupid 1920 technology! Son of a bitch!
I love JonTron.
He tried.
He's so funny.
God. Yeah, so that bitch a fraud. I'm not gonna lie, that bitch a fraud.
My mom watched her for years, and I would sit there the whole time. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Sylvia Brown. And I remember that. What was John Edwards was another one. He was just he was all the time just like it was like, "Oh, I'm getting all sorts of spiritual influence today here, aren't I?" It's like, bruh, are you serious right now? And then all of a sudden he whenever you challenged him on stuff, he would just like he'd get really defensive and threaten to sue you. That's it. Like it's like, but don't you already know this? Don't you already know this woman here? I mean, you know, you had a conversation with her at a coffee house here about 2 weeks ago. Here's a photo of it, and he'll just be like, "That's an invasion of privacy. I'm going to sue you for everything you've got." Like, if anyone should be sued, sir, it's you, because you're the one leading people on like you're some sort of master seance guy, but instead you're just a dude who knows how to play a crowd.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I was never big on the whole psychic kick of stuff.
I remember Miss Cleo. Who's the father of the baby?
Oh no.
I don't know what to
oh
think of
my
that.
gosh, it's just the fact that people believe certain things. I mean, I understand if it's like something, that's pretty cool, that might be believable, but when they keep on going on and on and on with it, it's like, oh, you got a television show now? Okay. So this is what psychics do with their gifts.
Right.
Yeah.
They be on TV and talk shows. And
Yeah.
only help people that,
Pay them
are
money.
paid.
I'd be much more likely to slightly buy, like, walking into, like, a shady-looking place, like, with just the one creepy psychic in the back, and it's like,
It's like the seer from Vikings.
And it's like, all right, it's like, what do you want? You know, and it's like, I want a psychic reading, and he's like,
I see.
Don't know if I do that anymore, you know, and then it's like, how much do you want for it? It's like, $50. And I was like, all right, here. And he's like, all right, come to the back. And he starts telling me some shit that there's no fucking way he knows, and I'd be like, ooh. I don't know.
And then, of course, there's people who use deductive reasoning, like Sherlock Holmes style. He's like, he'll look at you, he'll just be like, "You're a metal singer."
How do you know that?
Yeah, exactly.
I sense you like heavy music. Well, gee, what gives that away? I see you influenced by art. No, really?
I see you're also former military.
You know what? You sold me. Take my money. Take my money. You know everything about me. I mean, this legit, you know.
Like, it's like, if I were to
Take my
ask
money.
a psychic, I'll be like, if I were to ask a psychic, I'll just be like, how big are my future wife's boobs? Like, just to fuck with them a little bit. And they'll just be like, C's. And I'll be like, not bad. I take that back. B's. Oh.
No.
I'm just joking. I don't give a shit.
I see you driving in your future. Oh, yeah, that's probably me driving home after this. Yeah, right. I see you coming into a substantial amount of money. Yeah, you're right. But then you'll have to turn around and spend it on bills.
Damn, you got me.
It's almost like you predicted a paycheck.
Yeah.
Are you saying that I have a job?
Clearly, you have a job. You're coming to see a psychic and you're bored.
I know.
God. There's some people out there who just want answers. I get that, but
I like
at the same
dog
time,
whisper.
Oh, friggin' Cesar Milan?
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I sense he's had a terrible accident. I'm like, he's got 3 legs. Oh, he was in an accident, wasn't he? How'd you know?
Well, no, in truth, I like the dog whisperer because he actually does shit.
Well, yeah, he knows how to basically understand the communications of animals, but that's not that hard. It's not like supernatural or anything like that. But to think that the dog's actually talking to you, I don't see that.
No, in truth, I just respect it because of what he's capable of doing with, with effectively, a dog that's unruly.
Until the dog's bit the shit out of him.
Oh, he's only had one officially bite him. And
that's a good record if you've only had one bite you out of all the dogs you've worked with.
Yeah, he's had...
I know a lot of dog trainers, and they get bit quite often.
He's had one dog, really bite him on the arm, and the only other time that, a dog got aggressive was when it growled at him, and he was just, he just kept doing the, on the side of the neck to, show dominance. And it works. I mean, that shit does work. You just have to believe. You just have to believe in yourself. More along the lines of self-belief and confidence.
More confidence, show no fear, and
be the pack leader, effectively. So yeah, I don't know what to make of this woman. I mean, Sylvia Brown, she's a special case in terms of special. May she rest in peace, but at the same time, you fake a whole shit ton of people out of money and you make it pretend like you're some sort of godsend or something like that.
It was what about the show though? Because that's just ridiculous that they didn't even try to make their story add up.
No, they didn't.
This guy was illiterate. He spells things on the floor in the store, and it's like, did nobody put 2 and 2 together on that? Really?
I don't know.
Yeah, you said, what did corporate do about this? I guarantee you corporate didn't know nothing about it.
Guarantee you.
They're probably like, wait a minute, what the hell happened?
Corporate found that out. They'd probably be like, all right, this entire staff is fired, and we're replacing them all with sane people, hopefully.
Maybe that's why the next manager got fired or quit. It's like, something's in the water in that town.
Yeah, probably lead. Anyway,
I found out that's the Toys R Us near us. No, it was California.
Yeah, it was
So
Cali.
I forgot you said it was Cali. Yeah.
Of course, it would be in California. It's where Hollywood's at.
Yeah.
That's why they like to film ridiculous stuff like that.
God.
Well, that's television,
All right.
but.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for this one. This was JonTron, Real Ghost. And this, actually, surprisingly, as we were watching this, I looked. It's the #1 trending video on YouTube.
Really?
Nice.
So yeah, JonTron trending #1. Woo-hoo!
That's a good thing. I like JonTron.
I do too. I think John's a hilarious man, and I can't wait to see what else he cranks out. Hopefully, he gives us one more in in October, so that we can have another spoopiness with these. So here's to hoping. But I guess that's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. This was JonTron, Real Ghosts. If you all want to see more from Jon, there's a link down below in the description that will take you to the original video. Man has over 5 million subscribers, and if you want to add to that, feel free to. We're already subscribed. And I guess that's going to do it. So until next time, everybody, signing off, I'm Nate.
And I'm Jacob.
I'm Nick.
We will see you all in the next one. Peace out.